Helldivers, this is not the most exciting video for me to be making today because unfortunately the servers are under a lot of stress. Today I'm going to be giving you guys all of the information that the devs have told us on today's problem, and it's so unfortunate that it started on a Friday night because I've seen so many people in my Discord saying so excited for 2 days of just smashing out Helldivers, having so much fun over the weekend, and now we've got server issues that were as bad as they were at the start of the game. Let me know if you guys have managed to get in. I myself still can't play, which is really frustrating because I wanted to hop on and record some content for you guys today, but hopefully later on it will be fixed fast. Now, if you guys do want always your daily Helldivers 2 news and updates, please consider subscribing to my channel as I'm on the road to 250,000 subscribers, and consider leaving a like on the video too if you enjoy it. So let's get in with the news. So one of the devs at Arrowhead went on to say on the Discord, "Hey everyone, we are aware of an issue with players not being able to get into the game. This happened when the combat walkers became available. People rushed to get it and it overwhelmed our back end. We are working to fix it as soon as we can, and we want you to enjoy the mech as soon as possible. Thanks for your patience." Now, this seems to have really affected the servers, and I went to check the concurrent players on Steam, and at the moment it's around about 250,000, and I thought to myself, that doesn't seem too much for what Helldivers have been hitting, but then I realised it's because no one can get on the game. So yeah, and then the CEO said, "Hey everyone, with the successful push from the community to take Tianquan and the subsequent enabling of the mechs, our servers had a hard time coping. The team is aware and doing what they can to mitigate. This intermittent issue is caused by too many trying to acquire the mech at the same time. Service will be restored eventually, but for now I ask for patience. I am so impressed by the combined power and dedication of the Helldivers community. You are all massive heroes liberating Tianquan 4 times faster than we even thought." Which, you know, it's really awesome, and it shows how much the community has come together to just completely, you know, how much everyone wanted those mechs, you know, and they've gone crazy and smashed it. But now, by the looks of things, because all of us wanted to go on and grab the mechs as fast as possible, it has completely destroyed the server compatibility at the moment. So hopefully, it does worry me that they say restored eventually. I don't know if this means it's going to be a whole night, overnight thing. This would not be fun, you know, because then that'll be Friday night, no Helldivers. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. So yeah, the Helldivers 2 boss says players unlock mechs 4 times faster than we actually thought, and now we are calling in so many XO45s that the servers are struggling. So I guess that the I guess that the mechs, because they cause a lot of stress on the servers because they're new, right, and they're massive and they're explosive and everything like that, it must really cause stress on it. And so anyway, wow, everyone really likes mechs, and the long-awaited mechs hit the game earlier today through the liberation of Tianquan, and it seems that the community's enthusiasm has outpaced developer expectations and server limitations once again. In a tweet, Johan, I think this is the tweet we went through already, yeah, about the successful push and everything like that. There is something hilarious about hundreds of thousands of players ravenously grinding to unlock mechs, traces of their impending robot glory staring them in the face the whole time, only to finally reach the promised land and immediately mech out so hard that the servers buckle. It's especially funny that given Helldivers 2 servers had generally stabilized in the past weeks, all it took was one new stratagem and an unquenchable thirst for big robots to bring the stampede right back. That's crazy, Helldivers. So yeah, I mean, I'm just sort of thinking to myself, like, how long are these servers are going to be down for? Because you guys remember right from the beginning of the game where they didn't realize how popular the game was going to end up being, and it ended up being so crazy popular they increased the server player concurrence on Steam to 400,000, and then they increased it to 800,000, which which seemed to get the big bulk of the majority of the players on board. But now we're kind of at a space where, because Helldivers seems to be getting popular every single day, day after day, day after day, it just means that the servers are going under more stress. And when new patches drop, this is something that the team are going to have to be wary of. Now, not only is it great that the mechs are here, but I do worry now for the March 14th patch that's going to be going live, which, if you haven't seen it, PlayStation did do a trailer the other day. It does just worry me. Are the servers going to be able to cope these major updates? Are Helldivers going to have to, an Arrowhead, are they going to have to sort of come together and talk about what they can do to increase the server performance over a long space of time? Because the way that the game's growing, it's not slowing down anytime soon. And the more people that sort of start playing it, and I've really noticed word of mouth with Helldivers as well, because I've noticed I've been playing it a lot. None of my friends have really picked it up yet, and I've been telling them how great it is, and they're all saying, right, I'm going to go and pick it up and get ready to play some. And that's what happens. So slowly over time, more and more people are telling people how great and how much fun Helldivers are, which means more and more people are buying it. And if you head over to the Steam charts on Steam, obviously, you can see they're still, even with players not being able to get into the server, they're still coming up to 300,000 players. And when you go to top selling games, the top 100 sellers, Helldivers is still right at the top, number one. And the thing that always shocks me so much about this is the fact that all the free-to-play games, sometimes people forget that the reason they're so high up is because they're free-to-play. I'm sure they're great games, like Counter-Strike's never been my thing. Played it a little bit of old-school Counter-Strike when I was younger, but Helldivers is a paid game. I mean, well worth the price, by the way. But then you look at the other top-selling games, and so many of them are free-to-play, or the other ones are AAA titles, and it has just been sitting in the charts for 7, nearly 8 weeks at the number one spot, which is absolutely crazy. So, yep, the servers are under struggle right now, and I will make a video as soon as we find out. What I'll do is I'll update the comment section with a new pinned post as soon as we start to get more information on the servers bringing themselves back up and finally coming alive again. But apart from that, guys, that is going to be your full Helldivers 2 update for tonight on Friday night. I hope you guys did enjoy. As I said, please consider subscribing to my channel because it means the world to me. I've just started on this Helldivers grind on YouTube, and I'm just having so much fun creating content for a game that I just haven't had as much. I haven't played a game like Helldivers in such a long time and just been hooked on it, apart from Power World, until obviously I kind of maxed a lot of stuff out with that. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video very soon.